Today on Grow Up, Level Up, Sunset Selects, we are going to be making our Summer Game Fest prediction bingo card, and you get to make it with us. Welcome to this week's episode of Grow Up, Level Up, Sunset Selects. Cue the intro. Welcome, one and all, to your favorite podcast, Grow Up, Level Up, and our show, Sunset Selects, the weekly podcast where we tell you about the games you should be playing in your 9 to 5 after... No, you should be playing in your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5. I mean, you could play games during your 9 to 5 as well. Maybe that's your job. I don't judge. We accept all types of jobs here. My name is Samson, a.k.a. Samson XP, and I will be your host, along with this very cool and suave and possibly starring in a video game, Sir Dr. J.M. Jordan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here taking a break from my latest mocap session, working on, should I say the game or?
Maybe we'll dive into it. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today, okay? Today's going to be an interesting one because we were going to pack it to the brim with things, and we had to cut some topics today, but we still have to actually not pack it as much as we wanted to. For those who don't know, today we are going to be doing our predictions for Summer Game Fest, but we're going to do it in a fun way. We're going to do a bingo card, and you, the audience, get to fill it out with us, especially if you are live in the chat, just like Perry Chumon is, just like Batgirl15 is, and just like Heroic Headgear is. And if you're listening to this, in the comments, give them your favorite emoji, a fire emoji maybe, because all three of them have hit a 3-stream streak today. So W's in the chat for that. Thank you so much for joining us live on twitch.tv/growuplevelup every Tuesday evening where we record this live. If you don't catch this live, don't worry. This live thing is kind of new for us too. You can follow us on Grow Up Level Up on all the socials, including Instagram, including Blue Sky, including, most importantly, YouTube and podcasts around the globe. We will bring you a cool topic each week, all about the games that help us grow up as we go through life. So, without further ado, let's talk about what we're doing today, Jordan. We're doing a lot today.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, indeed.
Let's talk about it.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start with a tease. So, this weekend, and this is very deep Samson lore and knowledge, I attended the Rift-bound League of Legends trading card game regional qualifier Vancouver, where I competed to try to win, I think it's $10,000.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was prize money on the line.
Yeah, there's prize money on the line. There's metal cards that are worth thousands of dollars on the line. It's a big thing.
That's cool.
And basically, I never played League of Legends. I do like card games, and then there's a League of Legends card game, and then they were coming to Vancouver. So I'm like, I guess I'll sign up. So I signed up, and then I learned the game in 2 weeks ago. Properly learned the game maybe 2 weeks ago. And I played. It was a great weekend. Story for another time. I went 1-3, spoiler alert, as in I did not do very well, but that's okay. I'll share my experience in a future episode because we're busy these next 2 weeks with Summer Game Fest. Make sure you're subscribed to Grow Up Level Up though on YouTube, because I will be uploading a vlog at some point of my experience over in the RQ of Vancouver, as they say. So make sure you're subscribed for that. But yeah, it's like a real competition. It's like a real thing.
Yeah, that's wild. You don't see Pokemon doing that at your weeklies or whatever.
Well, Pokemon did do regionals in Vancouver at one point, and then they did Seattle this year. That's like I said, topic for another time. So a little tease for that. Yes, ! YouTube, Perry. We do not have any of those set up. So go to youtube.com/@growuplevelup. I don't have any of those Nightbots set up,
Okay.
Although... in the chat, we got Perry going ! YouTube. We got Heroic Headgear ! Fart. I might have
something set up for that.
All right, that's not a fart.
That is a whooshing fart.
There you go.
We're getting there.
Well, we'll get there. How However, before we dive into our Summer Game Fest predictions, we have two matters to attend to. The first one is that, Jordan, you didn't tell me that you were in a video game.
What can I say? I don't know that I knew I was in the video game until Patrick over on Drop In Drop Out called it out during the Sony State of Play today.
So the day we're recording us on Tuesday, June 2nd, yes, there was a Sony PlayStation State of Play. Our friends over at Drop In Drop Out, aka Jerica and Patrick, reacted to the stream live. And Jordan decided to make a little cameo in the Tomb Raider game. So if you're watching on YouTube, come check it out. If you are listening later, definitely go to youtube.com/dropindropout and check out their reaction stream. But let's take a look at the moment that we saw Jordan in the game. So we are live reacting to another live reaction. This is how meta we are. Let's see. See, we're watching the Tomb Raider trailer. We got Experience the Adventure. We got a kitty cat. We got Jerica doing commentary. I think it's coming up here. This guy.
There I am. Check it out. Check it out. Hang on. Got the belt buckle and everything.
This is crazy. This is actually insane. How close like Jordan looks to this random.
Let me get this pose thing going on here. Hang on.
All right, yeah, recreate it.
I gotta like crouch a little bit to get in there, but like
the jeans. You got to get a gun holster, you know.
I know I don't have the straps on my chest there, but
the glasses, like, yeah, heroic headgear in the chat saying it's exact. It is uncanny. We don't know who this character is. They show up for literally like 2 seconds in this trailer.
These down a little more. Let me put these down a bunch. There we go.
You even got the bracelets,
the cufflinks.
Dude.
Yeah. His look more like single leather. These are all like individual, but close enough.
Batgirl in the chat saying Jordan to stream Tomb Raider dressed like that. This possibly minor side character.
Hey, he's getting. I'm getting screen time in the possibly the biggest reveal trailer they'll put out before release. I think he's a central character.
All right,
he might even be a bad guy. I'm a little scared though.
True.
I can't
let's see. If they're a bad guy, then that's a pretty major character. Let's see what Jerica and Patrick have to say.
Sir Dr. JM. Was that you?
You know, I was just like, wow.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
He'll probably.
There you go.
That's crazy.
And then shout out Batgirl drops in the chat there too. right after the Patrick.
True. Wow, Batgirl, you're also live.
She's everywhere.
Inceptioning with us. That's crazy. Batgirl also dropping it in our chat now, saying, "I know who that is. It's just the first game remade."
Okay. Well, Batgirl, don't spoil it for the people. You know.
True.
Maybe there's new things happening with my character.
I honestly love it. That's like the funniest thing all day. Okay. Well, that is the first matter of business. Jordan, you let us know when that new Tomb Raider game is out.
I will.
The other thing I want to educate our audience on, and something that I've been raving about for a while. I don't know if you guys. Okay. It's a Vancouver thing. I'm about to put you all on some game, okay?
Oh, I know what it is.
So there was a channel, Every Frame of Painting, put out a video years ago, literally like 10 years ago, called Vancouver Never Plays Itself. Yes, this is Canadian Laura Perry, called Vancouver Never Plays Itself. And it's basically like it's a video essay on the fact that every single thing is filmed up here in Vancouver, but they're always Seattle. Or it's always pretending to be Oregon, or even like Indiana, or like just some random places, right?
It's a place where movies are filmed.
Exactly. So it never gets to just be Vancouver. And that's something like everybody kind of knows in Vancouver. We have a big booming movie industry up here. It's great. People have lots of jobs. I know lots of folks who work there. But yeah, cool. It's never Vancouver. Until today. I don't know if Insomniac has a big team out here. Actually, I do have one colleague that did work on Spider-Man, so maybe Insomniac does have a big team up here.
Is that the guy I know of?
No, but he's not sure. But he's
another video game employed friend.
Well, yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
I have a few. He's actually also from Edmonton. So
okay, cool.
From a long time ago. But the Wolverine trailer came out today over on the Sony State of Play as well. And I'm about to educate you on British Columbia on Vancouver and its surrounding area,
Please,
right?
please take us
So
through.
if you are watching on YouTube or on the video version of the podcast, I will be referring to parts of the Wolverine trailer. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it's like 10 minutes long. But there is one scene in here where Wolverine looks at a motorcycle and he's like, yeah, that'll do. And then he hops on a motorcycle. This was teased in the first one, but I'm going to pause it right here because it's a blink and you miss it. He's on the motorcycle, he's ripping through the forest, and there is, on the top left here, a little sign that says Squamish. Squamish is a real place in the Vancouver area. It's like the last major city you'll hit before you make it to Whistler, which is like a big touristy ski town, ski village. Like people fly in to go to Whistler, kind of like Banff, if you've heard of Banff. And this sequence this sequence takes place on a highway called the Sea to Sky Highway, which is relatively new, and it's a beautiful scenic highway that runs across the water, and you're going up the mountain essentially. So pretty cool. It says Squamish. It even has the First Nations language text, I believe. Well, I'm not going to butcher it, but probably Squamish First Nation text. Yes, welcome to Canadian geography lessons, Mjolnir. And then you see Wolverine riding up. This is the highway. I've driven it many, many times. It is great, and they're having an entire battle sequence here, and it's awesome. I think at one point they passed this specific rock, and I wonder if it is a specific rock on the highway that's kind of famous. It's like it has this little pride rock sticking out of it that looks like the pride rock from Lion King. And then I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit, and it's the Sea to Sky Highway because, maybe I don't have this tagged in. Scroll back and forth because
I did Google the indigenous name for Squamish, and I was going to make an attempt at pronouncing it, but after seeing it, I'm not even going to try. Supposedly it is pronounced very close to Squamish, but I'll drop in the chat how it's spelled, and I would not have guessed that was Squamish. So
there you go. Yeah,
there
it's not. Oh, there you go. You got the Squamish in there.
You can see Squamish in there, but like without knowing it, you wouldn't know that says Squamish.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like the pronunciation. Because also, fun fact, a lot of indigenous languages weren't written; they were all only just like spoken. Right? I believe the sevens and the tones. It's kind of like Pinyin in Chinese. It's like the way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff like that. Bringing it back to the video, you cut to a part where it just straight up says Whistler, a little sign, and a Highway 99 North. So that means that this game does take place in like North Vancouver, which is, I wonder if they'll actually say it by name. There's also a part at the beginning here. You're literally, I'm seeing Wolverine like prepping for his little hunt. It pans across
Vancouver in the background, the city.
This is downtown Vancouver.
Okay.
And then this bridge going there is the Lionsgate Bridge, which is the bridge coming out of downtown through Stanley Park onto the Sea to Sky, or into North Van onto the Sea to Sky Highway, or West Vancouver. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm like, somebody in Insomniac is a knower. Insomniac, if you want somebody to do like a here and there of all of the Wolverine game, let me know. I'm so happy and excited to do this. It is something that I'm very excited about. This is making me as excited to play Wolverine. It's making me want to buy a PS5 again to play Wolverine, just to be like,
I get it.
This is Vancouver. I can explore. Well, I don't think it's an open world game, but I can finally see a game that takes place in like my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's
shout
very
out
cool.
Insomniac.
Yeah,
shout out Insomniac. Thank you for doing that.
I'm sure they got their teams up here doing the research, or at least probably not now, but back when they were planning it out and everything. So cool stuff.
Where is Insomniac based? Now that we're talking about it,
they're North California, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed you were Googling it because you were typing, but
I'm Googling.
Okay.
Let's see. We got. Well, I want to shout out Mjolnir's in the chat here saying, I'm so happy they're respecting Wolverine is Canadian. and not like the terrible Origins movie that changed it and gave him American dog tags. That is true. I remember that discourse when the game or when the movie came out, and I was like upset as well. Yeah, I was
That's
like,
funny.
it's like it must have been on the news. No, I had a teacher. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name, but he was the Marvel guy before like Iron Man came out.
Nice.
Like he had like the Iron Man, like he was wearing an Iron Man shirt before everybody knew what Iron Man was. So he was a knower. And then I think at one point he mentioned how like Wolverine's supposed to be Canadian, but then they like don't talk about it at all in the movies, and he didn't like that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was Canadian.
That's cool.
And that's about it. And then I didn't care about Marvel until I was the right age too, right?
Yeah.
Insomniac Games, based out of Burbank, California.
Burbank, right.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that because they are California. Santa Monica is obviously California. Where's Naughty Dog based out of? They also
Probably
California? I want to say they are. And then Sucker Punch is Seattle. But anyways.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that. Just one more quick share about the Sea to Sky Highway for those in the chat. You can take a look here. This is what the entire highway drive looks like.
That looks a lot like what we saw in Wolvie.
I have a friend who also lives up in Squamish and works down here, so she gets to drive this every single day. And it's not like a short drive either. It is quite long, but cool. It's relatively new because it was during the 2010 Olympics where they finally made it real nice.
Cool. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, enough about Vancouver, Wolverine, the Sony State of Play. I don't think we're going to go too deep into it because it's kind of come and gone. And we want to talk about SGF, which is on Friday. You would be listening to this on Wednesday. So you have a couple days. And we're going to build out our bingo sheet together. We got a couple input or a couple suggestions from folks around the globe over on our socials, and we're going to plug those in somehow. But at the same time, Jordan and I and the chat here, Perry, Heroic Headgear, Batgirl, I believe Mjolnir is here as well. We're going to build it together, and that will be our official bingo sheet. And I believe we have the technology to randomize it as well, so everybody kind of gets their own. Are we ready, Jordan?
We are so ready. Would you like me to dive into the theme of the night?
Yeah, can you please explain our process here?
All right, so we have pulled up a bingo maker here. Now, this is bingobaker.com. It's quite simple, really. It helps you build a bingo sheet. But, of course, I couldn't let us just suggest, hey, this game is going to be here, and we put it on a square. So I gave Samson and I parameters, and we both had to bring one prediction or bingo item that falls into each of these categories. So it becomes a little more than just, hey, Phantom Blade Zero is going to be there, right? Here's what we're looking at. We have 5 categories. As you can see at the top of the bingo sheet there, it spells games, Gamez. That's the Canadian spelling, I should mention. So the way it breaks down, we each have to bring a bingo square that falls under G, which of course stands for Geoff Keighley. So any prediction relating to Geoff Keighley in some way. Host of SGF, of course. Also Canadian. We have A, where we both have to bring something related to a celebrity appearance. We then have M, which of course stands for Man, I Love Subscriptions. And so we have to come up with an item relating to a subscription service of some sort. We then have E, which stands for Everyone Loves Hardware. Now, this can be any prediction that has to do with hardware of some sort, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam even, Asus, ROG, whatever, any hardware manufacturer. And then the final letter Z is our wild card. So this, I basically want us to each have some form of wild prediction. It doesn't have to be something that is too... What am I trying to say here? I guess it does have to be something that is a little out there. Something that realistically we're probably not going to see, but something that we are hoping in our heart of hearts for. Yes, and there you go. Perry says Z. because that is the proper pronunciation of the letter Z. And I do believe, Samson, in that middle spot, the free spot, you need to write this prediction because this is the one thing that is for certain. There will be games.
Oh,
I assume you can edit that free spot.
I can. I'm just trying to pin the GAMEZ in the Twitch
I could
chat
do
for
that.
our Twitch viewers, but
I got my mod view up. I could do it. Pinned. There you go.
Games. Excellent. Okay, hey, that looks great. That's working pretty well. All right. So, like I said, Jordan, thank you for the wonderful ideas so far there. Like I said, here, let me see if no, that's fine. We reached out on social media to find like suggestions from people, but we also didn't tell them they had to have these parameters yet.
Oh no, I figured those were just for us. I figured those our guests don't have to abide by that. That would have been too much instruction for the people. The people are simple. They need straightforward instructions. Yeah.
Clear and concise.
Exactly.
All right, then how do you want to fill in each column with the predictions so far from what people sent in?
I think maybe why don't we both give our G, and then let's go to the audience and pull maybe a prediction from one of the people's, and we can decide. You know, I don't think it has to fall into one of the particular categories. We could just slot it anywhere if you want. It's probably going to be easier if we do it that way. So,
okay. Well, shall I start?
I would love it.
My Geoff Keighley prediction.
I would love to hear your Geoff Keighley prediction.
I think Jeff's suit tomorrow, and I'm picturing in my head, I think it's going to be a dark gray, not a black, gray. A dark gray.
Okay. Geoff Keighley, dark gray suit. I like it. I think it's very realistic. I will mention, I almost made my Geoff Keighley prediction about his attire as well, actually.
Okay.
Batgirl in the chat there says a Muppet will make an appearance. Heroic Headgear says Geoff introduces a game that's, quote, unlike any other before. These are all very good predictions. Are you ready for my Geoff prediction?
Sure.
I was going to say my Geoff prediction was originally going to be about his shoes, but I decided that's more of a whatchamacallit, Game Awards prediction. Because let me tell you right now, I hate that he wears runners or sneakers with his suits. I think he needs to just wear some dress shoes. I get it. It was a thing. People did it for a while. I'm tired of it, Geoff. Anyways, that's not my prediction right now. My prediction right now is that Geoff does not end the show by saying, I can't wait for you to see this before showing off some exclusive. Because that is what he did with Highguard. And that is what sealed the fate of Highguard. So I don't think he ends it with a one more thing. I can't wait to show you this.
Sorry. So he doesn't say those exact words, or he doesn't do a one more thing.
I think it's those exact words. He won't say I can't wait to show you this kind of thing. You don't have to get the whole wording in there. That's going to be a crazy bingo sheet if you do. You could summarize.
That's fine.
I just don't want him to put the nail in the coffin. That's all.
You don't want him to enjoy a game and then talk about it.
I don't want him to ruin the game's fate by doing it.
In the chat, like you said, Heroic Headgear and Batgirl gave us 2 predictions. Do we want to slot those in right now?
I mean, I don't know what we had submitted ahead of time. So if you would like to, feel free. If you'd like to pull from the submissions from the form, it is totally up to you how you want to do it.
Let's see.
Geoff won't pull a Highguard. That's a good way of summarizing my prediction there, Nate.
All right. No Highguard moment.
You don't have to keep adding to it.
The text is getting real small. Yeah, I think Heroic Headgear, Nate, I think that your prediction can lump into Jordan's if that's okay. I think it's a similar kind of idea, game unlike any before. Batgirls is a Muppet will make an appearance.
I mean, Muppets do fall nicely under the letter M. And
we're putting it under M.
If you want to. Again, it's totally up to you. You are the master of the bingo sheet. I don't know what else we have for predictions, so save it if you want.
Under the celebrity appearance, the Muppets.
Ooh, good point. They are celebrities, aren't they? See, and I wasn't sure if Muppets have made appearance, because I almost, again, obviously, you think of Geoff, you now think of Muppets. I almost made a prediction about Muppets, But I wasn't sure if that was a Game Awards thing or if he does that at Summer Game Fest as well. I couldn't remember.
It's a Game Awards thing, I'm pretty sure, but it's his show. He can do whatever he wants. Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. All right. Going back to let's pull in one from Instagram. Hey, wait, Heroic Headgear, these are your predictions as well. Heroic Headgear submitted 2 on Instagram. New Ghost Recon announcement. Please, Recon. I'm begging. And he also said, also the smallest hint of Elder Scrolls 6 news, but no visuals of any kind. So they just mention it.
They just reiterate what they reiterated 3 years ago when they decided to announce it. Yeah. I don't know if it's been 3 years. I'm just guessing, but it has been a long time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I like them both for sure.
Hang on to them if you need to hang on to them. It's totally up to you.
I think I'm also trying to pull up our little criteria here because I keep forgetting what they are. Yeah,
I can read it out if you want.
Sure, if you don't mind reading it out one more time.
All right, so G was for Geoff Keighley. That's a Geoff Keighley prediction. A was for a celebrity appearance. M was for man, I love subscriptions. E was for everyone loves hardware. And Z was your wild predictions. Oh my God, Nate in the chat says, unfortunately, it's been 7 years. I'm so tired. since
Elder Scrolls 6?
Since the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement. And I believe it was just a couple months ago that Todd Howard literally said in an interview that he regrets that they announced it at the time they did, because now it's just all anyone will bring up with him. And he's very much like, it was a kernel of an idea at the time. Like we knew, of course we made Elder Scrolls 5. We knew we were going to make Elder Scrolls 6, but I don't think they had anything at the time. So
I think that qualifies for wild prediction.
Okay.
The fact that like that they of course announced it so early and haven't said anything since.
Right.
Like I think if they do mention it, I think that's like, whoa.
That's fair.
They got some.
Okay, you got to do VI. They're not going to put a 6. They're going to put VI. There you go.
Good call. Awesome. Okay, let's move back over to M.
All right.
Man, I love subscriptions.
What about a celebrity appearance? Do you want to do your celebrity appearance?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Who do you think is going to be coming?
It's summer. I'm thinking of people that are showing up. Sony just did their thing. What celebrities have historically been at Summer Game Fest?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think, was that the one that Keanu Reeves was at?
Well, that was E3. Yeah.
Well, that was an E3 presser. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do a quick search and we'll see what we can find. Celebrity appearances, Summer Games Fest. Let's see if anything comes up.
My mind goes to The Rock. His face is all over the new Fortnite season. I don't know if he'll show up to do it. And Fortnite's always at Summer Game Fest. This is true. In some capacity.
This is true. I don't know if I'm finding any good links on what celebrities have appeared before.
I don't think that many at Summer Game Fest. I was going to say Game Awards for sure.
Yeah, Game Awards, I know they usually have at least one. That's where like the Jordan Peeles have come out.
Also, like Jordan Peele announcing OD. I think one spoiler alert. One of my predictions is like OD getting a release this year.
Okay.
So Jordan Peele making a reappearance, not out of the cards.
Okay.
I do think. Okay, here's where I'm going with it. I do think that The Rock is going to make an appearance because he can promote Fortnite. And he can promote Moana as well.
Oh, live action Moana, that terrible trash fire. Okay.
Well, that make money, right?
I don't know could you guys hear that? The storm that just happened above me.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like when my dogs go crazy
heard
on the floor above me. Sorry.
Aw.
See, and I was going to say, The Rock.
I'm going to lock in The Rock.
The Rock and Fortnite has been very confusing for me, as pretty much everyone in the chat here will know. This is probably the first season of Fortnite that I've gone absolutely ham on. And I'm confused by The Rock appearing in it because I thought he had been in Fortnite before, and it felt like they just kind of recycled his asset. Heroic Headgear in the chat is a big Fortnite knower. He might know if that's true or not. I didn't think this was his first appearance. I thought they basically just reused him, and I was like, this feels weird because I haven't seen anything about it online. So, anyways,
No. Well, as far as I know, this team, I forget if the
Foundation,
it's like the 7 or something.
Yeah,
the Foundation is his name, but they're like a team of like they're like the Fortnite Avengers pretty much, and they're all like different celebrities, like not Troy Baker, but
Justin
somebody else was
Trudeau.
one. Yeah, he's one.
I think you started to say Troy, and I thought you were going to say Trudeau.
No, Troy Baker. I forget if he's Jonesy or something.
He's Jonesy.
Yeah, so they're kind of like the Avengers, and then The Rock is like the face. He was a big reveal literally a couple years ago.
That's what I thought.
But now it's like, okay, I guess he's the leader, so he has to come back for whatever the storyline they're doing lately.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough. Okay,
I'm locking in The Rock.
The Rock is locked in. Are you ready for mine?
Yes.
My celebrity guest appearance. I suspect that Geoff Keighley. Now, Geoff Keighley. Knowers will know that his dad, I think his name is Dave Keighley, passed away just before Game Awards last year in December.
Yeah, late last year. Yeah.
And he was kind of a pioneer, a visionary behind IMAX, a big promoter and supporter of the technology that IMAX uses, and very close with Christopher Nolan, obviously a very big supporter of IMAX. I think Christopher Nolan is going to make an appearance on stage. Why? Not to promote a game, basically to talk about bringing worlds to life, and it's basically just going to be an excuse to show a trailer for the Odyssey. They're gonna like make it seem like, I love using IMAX technology to bring worlds to life, and I can't wait for everyone to see this exclusive look at the Odyssey. And everyone's going to be like, is there a game? And it's going to be like, no, Geoff Keighley his dad was an IMAX guy, and he knows Christopher Nolan. So my pick is Christopher Nolan, and it's to show off the Odyssey. You don't have to include the Odyssey part, but I think Christopher Nolan is making an appearance. Why else would he be there, right? That's exactly it. I'm like, I don't think he has anything to do with games. I don't think he ever has, other than like there was a Batman Begins licensed tie-in game back when Batman Begins came out.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think he had anything to do with that, really. I know the voice actors recorded like their actual lines for the game and everything, but that's my pick.
I do want to say like Chris Nolan is like, he respects games though.
I think I agree with that. Like,
yeah. I think he talked about it in an interview once, but yeah, it's not his realm, so he doesn't need to or dive too much into it because he's too focused on his other stuff.
And that's the thing. I think this is almost more of a Geoff honoring his dad in some way, right? Like, obviously, the connection is there. It's not necessarily the fact that, Geoff has any huge tie to the Odyssey or anything like that. It's just simply Christopher Nolan is probably the biggest director supporting IMAX and being vocal about IMAX in the way that he is, right? So
totally.
So that's my pick.
Perry in the chat saying that feels so specific. I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one.
Thank you.
It's a good one. Awesome. Moving on to M for man, I love subscriptions. Or did you want to get an audience one?
I was going to say, let's get an audience thing in here. Bring it on in.
Twitch chat. I'll take it to you. Do you have a celebrity appearance? I picked this one because everybody loves to guess a celebrity. Off the cuff, Perry, Heroic Headgear, Batgirl in the chat. Do you have a celebrity appearance guess? And while we are waiting for the suggestions to come in, I'm going to start throwing out some more celebrities that I would like to see.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'd like to see...
Involved in a game somehow?
I'd like to see Cat's
You're going to say
Eye.
Cat's Eye again.
Because I missed my Game Awards one. I was close.
That was such a good prediction.
Close, but I
can't believe that didn't happen.
I think that would have leaked somehow if that was going to happen, because Fortnite leaks pretty easily.
You know what?
They don't even care.
Since we've got some people here, I need to brag for a second about both of our celebrity predictions for last year's Game Awards, because we were both like right on the edge of perfect with those predictions. Samson's prediction was that Cat's Eye was going to be at Game Awards last year because they were doing a concert like 3 days after Game Awards or something.
The day after.
The day after, yeah. So Samson made that prediction. And once I learned they were doing the concert, I was like, holy crap, that's incredibly good. And I really thought that was going to be true. No mention of Cat's Eye. My prediction was that 50 Cent was going to be on stage for the Street Fighter movie. And you know who the only celebrity of the main Street Fighter lineup was that did not show up on stage? It was 50 Cent. Every single other headliner walked out on stage at Game Awards last year to be like Street Fighter movie, and 50 Cent was the only one that didn't show up. So we were both like right on the money, but like just missed the mark. So
we'll get it this year.
I hope so.
We'll be knowers. Yeah, I think that was like close to when the Diddy documentary came out.
Yeah, it had dropped.
He just didn't want to be on public for a while.
He was like, I can't show my face anywhere.
Yeah. Heroic Headgear in the chat. Maybe some of the cast from Until Dawn 2. Until Dawn 2 got announced at the Sony State of Play today.
That's right.
I'm very excited for that. I love the Until Dawn games, and like it's not the same team, but like same idea. I love that.
Yeah.
That genre. Some to cast: Dacre Montgomery, Billy from Stranger Things. I'd love to see him in the spotlight again. He took a break from acting for a while, but it seems like he's back at it.
Okay,
which is great. Somebody earlier said Red Ranger from
yes, that's
the new Power Ranger movie. No, that's KJ Apa from Riverside. River. What's the Archie thing?
Riverdale.
Yeah. That's KJ Apa. That's not the same redhead.
Somebody had said that
guy.
in like the Kind of Funny chat. So I don't know.
Also, somebody mixed up their handsome Australian guys.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe somebody from Until Dawn 2. Batgirl writes in saying K-pop Demon Hunters, specifically Ray Ami. Is that Zoe? Fortnite has teamed up with her recently. Okay. She literally posted yesterday up at the new season. Oh.
Samson, I hate to do this to you, but I just fact-checked you. And Dacre Montgomery did play the Red Ranger in Power Rangers 2017 movie.
No.
I don't know. I recall KJ Apa being involved, but maybe there was another movie after 2017. Let me just Google KJ Apa. KJ Apa.
I swear to God.
Rangers.
Did I jump timelines?
He almost starred as the Red Ranger in the 2017 Power Rangers movie. Okay. There's a possibility where you were in a different timeline and he did, in fact, play the Red Ranger.
I think I jumped universe. Yeah, I think I jumped multiverses, guys. Like
I think so.
I swear to God, KJ Apa was the Red Ranger. I gotta look this up. One second.
Apparently, I just did. Apparently not.
I gotta see with my own eyes.
Yep.
Power Rangers 2017. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
There it is.
His face as a young boy pops up there. Perry in the chat says, "Lol." Oh wait, no. She said, "Quote: I hate to do this to you," and then she said, "No, he doesn't." And then Mjolnir in the chat said, "The Red Ranger is the brother from Stranger Things." Yep, Samson.
Yes,
everyone is.
Yeah. I know that, but I thought it was KJ Apa, the guy from Riverdale, that was Red Ranger.
I guess not. Yeah.
well,
Actually,
I hope this universe. I bought Bitcoin earlier, and I
yeah, right.
And I didn't realize it.
You bought 1 Bitcoin, and now you're a trillionaire.
Did you know this is deep Samson lore? I did own 1 Bitcoin at one point in my life, and I sold it for $400 for a new graphics card.
And now you cry every night about it.
Yeah, every night.
Yeah,
every night. I look myself in the mirror and give myself a slap. This is true.
I work with a guy who is like, he used to play the stock market. Actually, when the whole like GameStop thing happened, he made like a cool 30 grand, bought a Tesla with it. This is before Elon stuff. But anyways, he used to trade traditional stocks and he got rid of all of them so he could get hard into cryptocurrencies.
Crypto, yeah.
And he does that to this day and he does it well. He makes a lot of money off of it. But his like goal in life is to own 1 Bitcoin. He talks about it all the time. So
wow.
Anyways,
I mean, it's not impossible. It's not like it's an ungodly amount of money, but it's just a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways,
that's crazy.
Back to the games.
All right, where were we? Ray Ami or cast of Until Dawn 2?
We also had Batgirl in the chat there saying K-pop Demon Hunters specific. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Rayon.
Yeah. Rayon.
My bad. Okay, so
which one do we want to plug in? We can plug in both. We have 2 more slots.
We could plug in both. I mean, personally, I think Red Ranger, given the game was just revealed and everything, I feel like that is probably a little too fresh. Jeff would have had to know about that and book him like long ago. So I don't feel like that's a realistic one. But K-pop Demon Hunters, they got a McDonald's promo
Still
on right now.
Yep.
Still hot. Probably trying to drum up some new hype because, I mean, I know they're making a sequel. I say let's go K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, imagine if they just straight up announced the K-pop Demon Hunters game, Jordan.
My child would lose her goddamn mind. I hope it's a Souls-like. Fighting demons.
It should, like, why not, right?
I know.
You're fighting it's hard.
3
it's like
playable
hard as
characters. Welcome to the world of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Like, it writes itself, right? And then you can it could be a beat 'em up, it could be a Souls-like. The fall takes place after the film, before the film. I don't know. You play as.
I mean, like during or before the film would make the most sense, probably, because after the film, like the Han Moon is saved and everything. So, but they can easily just some demons broke through. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Does K-pop Demon Hunters take place in Korea?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it's supposed to take place like literally in South Korea.
Okay. So I'll write K-pop Demon Hunters plus a game announcement.
Okay, fair enough.
Right on. Oh yeah, South Korea. Thank you, chat.
I thought so. Yeah,
I think that's a fun one. That's a great one.
That's a great one. That's a great pick. Okay, we're cooking.
We have a couple like game predictions.
Let's hear 'em.
As well. From the Drop In Drop Out pod, friends of the show.
Never
of
heard of
course. We have 2 release dates: Control Resonant and At Fate's End release date. Now, Control Resonant was at the Sony State of Play earlier today. Did that have a release date attached to it?
I believe so. I want to say October.
Let's fact check ourselves. Control Resonant.
Yeah, sorry, I could have Googled it, but I was typing in chat.
September 24th.
It is one of the September ones. Okay, right at the end of September. I was going to say September got like 5 announcements, and I think October got like 1 or 2. So
yeah, everyone's trying to get ahead of GTA in November.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which do I also need a PS5 for that?
Don't buy into the hype. You didn't hear it from me.
So we'll whiff across Control Resonant because that already happened.
We did
At
hear
Fate's
that. Yeah.
End. What game is that? Is that
At
the game
Fate's
I'm thinking?
End.
Ooh, okay. I know what this is. That really cool. Let's see if I can switch it.
Ooh, it looks pretty.
It is oh gosh, there is sound. I don't know how to make the sound.
Yeah, just mute it.
This is from the studio that made is it Gris
or Gree, yeah. And I believe look at that. It's gonna tell us.
Never mind. Is it Gris?
Spirit
Maybe
Fair.
we're not. It's just Spirit Fair.
they also made that one that was like about Norse mythology. It was kind of like a 2D style Souls-like type deal. I can't remember what it's called, but this looks good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this will get a announcement.
This looks like Cognitive Eclipse would love this game.
Is this going to be kind of like a Souls-like or Metroidvania?
Ooh, we got puzzles. Ooh, we got family trees on cards. You like cards? Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
It's like, their body parts are like the sword or the weapons that they spawn and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like
the art looks insane.
Their whole family is like different weapons of some sort or something like that. I remember hearing about this a while ago.
Yeah, very cool. It's kind of giving Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. The little cards.
Fuck that game. Yeah, okay.
I think this is a lock. This is gonna get a release date. All right. Bringing it back over to there. I'm gonna put it into wild predictions because we don't really have a release date category.
Okay, fair enough. Mjolnir in the chat says there's like 3 games on one day, referring back to when I said September's like packed. Yeah, September really went wild today with the predictions. That's for sure.
Awesome. M, bringing it back to man. We're bringing it back.
All right, what's your
Jordan? Well, I want to hear yours because I couldn't think of one.
Okay, that's fine. My subscription prediction. Man, I love subscriptions. And wouldn't you know, I got Game Pass just a couple of months ago. So naturally, I have to stack my cards in favor of Game Pass and suggest that no less than 5 games will be coming to Xbox Game Pass day one.
What do you mean by that? Like announced for day one, or they are going to
Announced for day one.
Okay.
So like the day the game launches, it is also on Xbox Game Pass. Day one on Game Pass.
Day one on Game Pass. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And it's like spread across all the different.
I feel like it could be any day. Like it could be, hey, October 1st. It could be, hey, whatever, May 31st, 2028. But as long as they say day one on Game Pass, it counts for that.
Right on. Okay. Yeah, I believe it. 5. Yeah.
5 seems
I
like
think that's a good number.
5 is like right on the edge. It could be too many. It could be too few. Because we could we got Asher Sharma out in the wild trying to do the Xbox thing. Maybe Xbox went crazy and was like, Geoff, we want every game on this show to say day one on Game Pass. I mean, it's Geoff's show, not Xbox's show. But even still, now that I think about it, you think Asher Sharma comes out on stage?
I was going to bring that up. I didn't know when, though. There was a bit of Asha Sharma chat in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
If she does come out, if Xbox does have representation, I think it's at most going to be a tease. Like your Game Pass thing is separate from this, but if there is Xbox, it's just going to be like here's one trailer for something we're going to talk about. It's like on Sunday at their showcase, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I could see her coming out being like, hey, I'm so happy to be leading Xbox. We're ready to make Xbox great again. Maxa. Make Xbox great again. Muxga. And then being like, tune in Sunday for our showcase to hear about your favorites from Halo Studios and whoever the heck makes Gears of War and
Fable. Yeah.
Fable. Oof, maybe. I don't know if we'll hear Fable. Do I have a prediction about that?
So Batgirl says, I'd love to see her make an appearance. I think it'd be good as well. I think it would be what is it? Like it'll win a lot of points with the gamers as she's been stacking up. Heroic Headgear says though, I think a talking head, not her actually being
right.
Maybe
pre-recorded
also
video
true.
Type thing. Yeah.
Also true. Yeah.
All right. We don't need another subscription based one. Remember, the categories were just for us. Like I like that we're trying to slot the audience submissions into them, but we don't have to. So if we only have the one subscription suggestion, then that is fine by me. It's going to get us bingo because I made it. So
can we chat? Let me know. Should we write Asha Sharma makes an appearance, either talking head or in person? I wouldn't even throw that in celebrity. I think we just throw that somewhere.
I think just put her name down anywhere. I think there's a high likelihood she is there in some capacity. Like I do like what Nate's saying. They're definitely, you could easily see them saving her for the Sunday showcase because that's Xbox's thing. Mm-hmm. But you could still see them like getting in bed with Geoff and being like, let us promote our thing so people know it's happening on Sunday, right? So I like the idea that just we're going to get some mention of her. So
right on. Okay. Cool. Asha Sharma. She has a fun name.
Asha
Sharma. Hardware. I like this one.
Yes.
I like this one because hardware is such a tricky thing to do nowadays with RAM, the RAM apocalypse and all that. I mean, the only thing I think that would maybe happen is Steam announces something, but they also don't need it as well. The other thing I would wonder is like, is there any NVIDIA representation during Summer Game Fest?
DLSS, make good.
DLSS 5, yeah, maybe.
After their bungle of
their Yassified
previous announcement.
Everyone. Yeah. Yassified Grace.
Interesting.
I think Nvidia does make an appearance, and they're going to talk about DLSS 5.
Okay.
I think that's a good one. Yeah.
Put it down. NVIDIA DLSS 5. I could
DLSS
see it.
5 Redemption.
Redemption.
What's...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They can try. I think they burned their good graces. I think they're in hot water. But hey, maybe they show off. Maybe they find some way to spin it. Maybe there's a new trailer for DLSS 5 that like unyassifies everyone. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. It's like, oh, don't worry about the faces. Look at the trees. The trees are treeing.
Look at them rocks. Look at that water. Yeah.
The leaves are leaving. Awesome. Can I do another release date prediction?
Well, yeah, let's hear it.
A game that I've been waiting for years.
Mhm.
Big Walk gets a release date.
Nice. I like it.
More or less a lock.
Friend slot?
Like, it's kind of friend slot, but
okay. Friendly friend slot.
Yeah. Have you seen this?
I remember it.
Yeah. Big Walk. Oh my gosh, it was announced at the Game Awards I went to in 2023.
Wow.
We're reaching 3 years since I've been waiting for this game. I've
This
gotten married since then. What the heck?
Is this the studio that made Goose Game? Yeah, that's right. House.
Yep. I'm gonna put Big Walk release date.
Cool. I dig it.
Awesome. Mjolnir in the chat, Kevin. Do we see more Unreal 6 other than the Rocket League bit that Epic showed off?
I will just say, Batgirl, it's time to call up Endless Dark. Get him in the chat here because we need the inside knowledge. Is Rocket League going to show
League?
Up? Yeah.
Oh,
he works for Epic.
Well, I don't think he
knows.
Right,
he knows. He'll tell us.
I don't think he can leak that.
No, he'll tell us. He'll tell us for sure.
He's Batgirl says he's on an NDA. Of course.
Yeah. He shout out to Endless Dark because he was quite excited because after the new Rocket League trailer dropped, he did say, "This is what my team has been working on for like I can't remember how long." So
wow,
he is in bed with Rocket League in some way.
Okay. I really like that Mjolnir. I like that Unreal 6 will be maybe shown off more in some sort of way. At the same time, I also feel like if they were going to make an appearance, they would have teased that in some way, like tune into Summer Game Fest to learn more about Unreal 6, unless Geoff couldn't work something out with them. Maybe we can frame it as like another game gets
announced
an Unreal
to be
6
using
tag.
Yeah.
Or announced to be using Unreal 6.
I like that. I would just maybe put like game made with Unreal 6 or something.
Ooh.
I like it. I you know what? Expanding on that, Rocket League going to Unreal 6 is just the start. You know, Epic is going to be first to market with their games going to Unreal 6. Could we see Fortnite Unreal 6?
Oh.
I'm not saying we need to put that down as a prediction. I like game with Unreal 6, but like, given that I think Fortnite, again, like we're talking about The Rock, we're talking about them like, I mean, Heroic Edgear, biggest Fortniter I know, said that like the story has been shaky at best lately. Maybe they do a big reboot with, hey, we're making a major overhaul to Unreal 6.
And tie it into the story somehow.
Well, I mean, just like, you know, hey, it's a big deal. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they have teased Fortnite something as they always do.
Yeah.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. Should we put that under the game made with Unreal 6 or should we?
I mean, I think just leave it as Unreal 6. We're just talking here. We're just talking here. We don't want Epic coming for us, right? Or the FBI.
Endless who? I don't know that guy.
I don't know that guy.
Leave him. Free him.
Exactly.
Heroic here saying, bro, I would fork that knife so hard.
Me too.
100%.
Yeah.
And he also throws in, they did that last time. The move to Unreal 5 was a story beat, like changing universe. Oh,
that's what I thought. I didn't think it was crazy to suggest that, but yeah.
Okay. Not out of the realm of possibility. I like it. Let's keep that under game made with Unreal 6. Fortnite is a game that could be made with Unreal 6.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, let's pull in some of Cozy Bear's predictions. He gave us a few. Cozy Bear in our Discord, which you can join, Grow Up, Level Up. Link in the description below. Our Discord is where you can get updates on new episodes of Grow Up, Level Up, and whatever fun shenanigans we like to do in there. Cozy Bear has a few. I'll read them all. Cozy's bingo suggestions. A really cool cinematic trailer that plays for an RTS game that nobody wants to play. I believe that is a reference to Strike something. That was the anime trailer, and then it was an RTS.
Oh, yes.
And everyone's like, oh, okay.
Trailer looked super dope, and then it was like, womp womp.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because, again, it looked super cool, and I'm sure if more people gave it a shot, it would actually be fun, but not a big market.
Pragmata DLC. Just a reminder, the game is out, or otherwise, Pragmata will be referenced. I don't think Pragmata DLC is out of the possibility, because Capcom does like doing DLC for many of things
that they do.
The song from Claire Obscur plays in some capacity, and a previous unseen trailer for an upcoming video game movie will be shown.
Okay. Why don't let's both pick one right now that we think we should put on here. I know which one I want to pick, but I'm going to alter it very slightly. Do you know which one you would pick from Cozy's?
Yeah, I have one that I like.
Which one are you thinking?
I like the movie one. A previously unseen trailer for an upcoming video game movie will be shown.
Do you have any ideas on what that might be or anything?
What video game movies have been announced but not shown? Like, I know Minecraft 2 has been filming, and they recently announced the title. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not entirely not convinced that they have shot enough for a trailer of some sort or a teaser of some sort. That would be possible. Kind of video game movie.
See, and for me, I'm a little bit like, I get like Cozy's going for bingo. That's a very unspecific prediction.
Sure.
It's like, hey, there will be some movie thing.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to at least get a little more specific for the sake of the conversation. Like, is there anything we can think of that's coming out? Like Backrooms, Exit 8 just came out.
Street Fighter still is not out yet this year. Legend of Zelda, but I think Nintendo's going to save that for their own thing.
Yeah.
And I think the one that I think Cozy is hinting at is Resident Evil. Zach Kreger's Resident Evil coming out in September. Very, very soon.
And you know what? Let's tie that into his Pragmata prediction, which is the one I was going to go for. Except I was going to change it and say RE9. I think we'll get more RE9 DLC. Although I like that he says just a little reminder that the game is out, because I think there will totally be a moment where Geoff is like, man, we've had some great games this year. RE9 and 007 and Mixtape. So I think
just reminding that Pragmata.
I mean, that's what Geoff does, right? Like just mentioning it, being like, this game was fun. So I don't hate that. I like bringing the RE9 prediction in with the movie video game, but also the DLC. Is there somewhere we can combine that? Hello, Kayla.
RE9. So like, hello, Kayla. Welcome in. We are doing predictions. Please give us some more predictions when you are ready. Or we'll call on. RE9 / Resident Evil movie DLC.
Let's do it. Let's just do Resident Evil. Just put Resident Evil. That covers our bases, right?
I think we should be specific. I think we should be like movie / game DLC.
Okay. Let's do it.
I like that.
Movie / game DLC. Oh, I see. You're thinking like tie the DLC into the movie as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I like where you're going. I like that.
All right. Cool. Let's see. And that kind of ties into my movie trailer thing as well. We fused two of Cozy's and our idea together. That was intense.
Yes, I like it.
Okay. This one I also like from Cozy. The song from Claire Obscur plays in some capacity. Now, one side of me is like, Claire Obscur, it had its moment. It was last year's thing.
I know where you're going with this.
We got to give them a break. But one platform that Claire Obscur hasn't come to yet is the Nintendo Switch 2.
You got it.
And that's where we'll hear the song.
Yep. I think that is almost a lock. I think throw it on that sheet, E33 SW2. We're talking in codes now. It's leet speak.
Well, I like that. Nice and big. It says E2.
Also, kind of ironic that we're talking E3 at Summer Games Fest. Anyways, rip.
E3. RIP.
Yep. Exactly.
Cool. All right, we got fill out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 9 more slots to fill in. Chat. Kayla, welcome in. Like we said, if you guys have any more predictions that you want to throw in, go ahead. Now's your time. In the meantime, Jordan and I are just gonna go. We'll just go wild card. Let's just throw in things. Let's do another Geoff Keighley one. We haven't talked about him in a while.
Another Geoff Keighley one. Okay.
Mhm.
Do you have another Geoff Keighley one?
I'm just picturing his character. You know, I wonder if he will. Like, would he make a reference to like old Summer Game Fests or like old Game Awards? Like, would he say like
Mm.
the timer didn't go long enough or whatever?
What about something like, 2 years ago we had them on our stage to unveil No Rest for the Wicked, and now they're back to show off their new game from Haven Studios. Welcome, Jade Rain. She doesn't work there anymore. Something like that. Could we see something like that? Maybe. I like the way you're thinking, like a reference to a previous Summer Games Fest. Is that kind of what you're going for?
Yeah, maybe like a meme or a reference to an old Game Awards. Let's
do it. Lock it in. You just said it. Yeah.
Reference to Game Awards or best yet
of yore. You don't have to put of yore.
Past.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. I like
how it's past specifically because he'll obviously say like join us in December for whatchamacallit.
Totally. Yeah. I like that. Do you want to
more?
Do we have much more from that people submitted, either Instagram or whatnot?
No, that was all our audience submissions.
Okay. I would like to propose, I'm going to throw a couple games out there. Just, hey, this game will be featured in Jeff's Summer Games Fest thing.
Yep.
And I want you to pick 2 that you think are a lock. Okay. You ready?
Ready? I'm ready.
All right. Silksong, Sea of Sorrows. Blighted, the newest game from Drinkbox. Shout out because they're Canadian. They're Toronto based. Star Wars Jedi 3, whatever that winds up being. Hogwarts Legacy sequel. Persona 4 Revival. Judas, Ken Levine's game. And The Witcher 4. What do you think?
I think. Oh, I brain farted. Can you read them again?
Yes, I can. Silksong, Sea of Sorrows. Blighted. Star Wars Jedi 3. Hogwarts Legacy sequel.
That one.
Okay.
Hogwarts Legacy sequel, I think, will make an appearance. Maybe a trailer, maybe. I'm going to say a trailer, and it's not this year.
Okay. All right. So you think we get a trailer? Are you suggesting we get a release year? Or are you just saying it won't have a date tied to it at all?
We'll get a release year, and it's going to be next year. Like,
okay.
I don't think that kind of game will take that long to make, given it's almost like the Pokemon situation. Like not exactly, because Pokemon puts minimal effort and then sells 1 million copies.
Yeah.
Like Hogwarts will have the same. They'll make a decent sequel that's updated graphics and everything. But they're not like gonna do too much. They're just gonna expand it because
you reuse the engine kind of thing.
Was Hogwarts Legacy a previous generation game? Like, was it on PS4?
I think
and
it
Xbox One
was possibly on everything. Yeah, I'll do the search. Hogwarts Legacy platforms. It was on everything: PS4, PS5, Series XS, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Yeah. So that was more or less like limited by hardware. Now this sequel will be only on current gen.
I was going to say, let's expand this a little bit and say Hogwarts Legacy sequel, current gen only. How's that? Just to make it a little tougher. I like that.
I like it. We got some more in the chat. Fighter pack for Invincible from Batgirl.
Oh, is that game out?
Yeah, that came out. That came out like a month or 2 ago.
Damn, that came out with no noise at all. I can honestly say all I saw of that game was, I think it was Jim Tasty on Instagram posting clips of the story, and like I loved every season of Invincible. So I was excited to hear about the story in that game, but I don't think I've heard anything about it. So, anyways, are there any games? Sorry.
Well, I don't want to step away too far from the Fighter Packer DLC thing yet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Batgirl. I don't know if Fighter Pack for Invincible will be a thing.
I like where Batgirl's head is at because we do have a slate of fighting games that are either out in the case of Invincible or coming out soon, right? Because we've got Marvel Tokon Fighting, which we just saw in the PlayStation State of Play. We've got the Street Fighter movie coming out. There's also a lot of rumors about Mortal Kombat something. So is there a chance there's let's call it high profile fighting game shown in some way?
How do you want to word that? Fighting game
block. Yeah, sure.
Fighting game block. Fighting game.
Just like I'm thinking it will literally be like trailer for one fighting game, trailer for another fighting game, trailer for another fighting game, or like, a trailer for the DLC and then fighting game and then the movie or something, right? But they'll all be about fighting games kind of thing. Make sense?
Like a fighting game segment? Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Zachy G.
G, hello.
In. Wow, welcome in.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. We are doing our Summer Game Fest predictions here, filling out our bingo sheet, which we will also share as well after. Thank you so much for coming in. What were you playing? Let us know. And welcome to the Grow Up, Level Up podcast, where we talk about the games that help us grow up as we go through life together. I'm going to scroll it back up here to Mjolnir. Do we think Geoff gives more love to Victor Lucas, who just got a Canadian Video Game Award? Here's the interesting thing about Victor Lucas. He's from Vancouver. Geoff, I believe, is East Coast.
Iranian.
And like West Coast, East Coast. Yeah, we're both Canadian, but like, I'm not saying there's hate.
But we hate each other.
Beef.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's beef.
I'm in the middle.
Like, yeah. Jordan's just like, guys, I'm here too.
Guys, everyone loves Alberta.
Yeah. Like I don't know if there is much collaboration that way. Not saying like Victor Lucas doesn't deserve it or that Geoff doesn't intentionally do it. Like, it is so much of a distance that it's like well, it's literally like California interacting with New York. They're their own universes and their own pods. But I would like Victor Lucas to get some recognition. He's been popping off. I have seen many movies through the Electric Playground, so I'm gonna write Victor Lucas.
Okay. Some Vic Lucas mention. I love it. It is kind of funny that like Geoff Keighley became this thing in the gaming sphere in the States, because I do feel like Vic Lucas is the same thing, but like for Canada, but he's just like, because of that, he's just on a smaller scale. But it's funny because they're both Canadian, so good thing.
Yeah,
I almost think Vic Lucas would be more of it would be more meaningful to me to see him at Game Awards. Like if Geoff brought him out to present an award or something like that, I think that would be cool, right? Because that's awesome. Like a industry icon to industry icon thing. So anyways,
100%.
Were they both on EP? I didn't realize that.
Were they both on EP?
Oh, Mjolnir in the chat said Geoff
so they do know each other.
Worked for him on Electric Playground. That's cool. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
cool.
either.
I was honestly, I was never huge on EP. I would catch it here and there, but I was huge on Spike TV, on GTTV and everything like that, where of course Geoff Keighley was, got his, made it big sort of thing. But anyways.
Yeah, it blew my mind when I learned Victor Lucas was from Vancouver, because I watched him like here and there growing up. Like I was still a little too young for EP and all that. But like I knew who he was, and when he was from Vancouver, and then I followed Electric Playground, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's been shooting videos around Vancouver for years. So Victor Lucas, if you ever want to collaborate on something, it would be my honor, and also I might freak out. So reach out. I'm looking at the camera right now. Mjolnir dropped into lore for us in 2002. Geoff started working on EP, Electric Playground. Evangeline Lilly started as a tech model on EP as well.
I didn't know that either.
I'm learning so much today.
Today.
Bringing it back a little bit with the Raiders from, it's from Story Motors. Zachy G just leading the charge here. Zachy G saying, we were doing a little bit of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. As for SGF predictions, do we see Miss Piggy and Geoff together again? we do have that was like one of our first predictions. Muppets.
Yeah. I stand by. I think Muppets are more of a Game Awards thing. I do think Game Awards has a broader audience, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. Maybe Kermit will exact his revenge on Geoff, because we know Geoff had a wild night with Miss Piggy. So
I think that kind of ties into the reference to past Game Awards or SGF.
good point.
I think
Good
that'll
point.
work.
Yeah,
I think that'll work.
Maybe this time around Kermit calls out Geoff rather than Geoff and Miss Piggy having a little flirty thing on camera. So all right, I like it.
All right, we got 5 more slots for our bingo sheet.
I think realistically we got 3 more, because you and I both have to give our wild predictions.
Oh, okay. Let's start there then. Jordan, what's your wild prediction?
Oh, you want to? Oh, okay. All right. My wild prediction, and I think this will be the end of the show. I think we end the show with Geoff brings out, in some way, Square Enix, and they finally show off Final Fantasy VII Revelations, or whatever the hell it's going to be called. Whatever, Requiem. But that's only the start of this prediction, because I think you will think they're ending the show with that. The trailer for, Final Fantasy VII Part 3 will fade. And then what's going to happen?
I know where this is going.
Little twinkles.
Tears start flowing from everyone's eyes.
Simple and clean. And Kingdom Hearts 4
Jordan's
trailer.
clutching a pillow. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer will happen. I think it's going to be the most significant trailer we've seen so far, since we had basically like 2 minutes of pre-alpha gameplay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be all in one. They're going to dupe us by making us think, oh my gosh, we finally got the Final Fantasy VII Part 3 trailer, but it's going to lead right into the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer after all this time.
I think that's great. I think that's really good.
Thank you.
And then you get in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer the Final Fantasy VII guys.
Well,
Cloud's back.
Naturally, yeah. Hopefully, because that's, personally, my biggest complaint about Final Fantasy 3, and I know other people echo this as well.
Kingdom Hearts 3, you mean?
Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 3. Is the fact that there was a significant, if not complete, lack of Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3. If I'm not mistaken, we maybe saw a couple of them a few times, but compared to the other games, they were gum on your shoe. They were barely there. So.
Mjolnir in the chat says a Final Fantasy VIII remake. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be great. And then he also throws in Squall versus Cypher in full HD greatness.
Wow.
A guy can dream.
A guy can dream indeed.
You'll be part of the Tears Club as they play the trailer and the music's playing. You'll just start crying.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
It will be.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a great one. Wild. It's pretty well. I don't know if it's out of the realm of possibility, though. I feel like if...
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I just do think that if they do that, Square's kind of eating their own lunch. It's kind of like, hey, we got this big announcement, but we also got this other big announcement.
We got a bigger one.
And it's a little bit what's... they're both going to pop, but do they ape their own news cycle if they do that? Which is why I kind of think, they probably wouldn't do that. But if they did that, a lot of people would lose their minds. So,
oh yeah, they'll own the show. They'll win the show. I don't know. I feel like it's still two different audiences. Kingdom Hearts people aren't necessarily Final Fantasy people, and
fair,
and vice versa to an extent. Yeah. So, wow, it's a good one.
What do you think? What's your wild prediction?
All right, I'm going to say that what heavy hitters have we not seen? It's hard because the Sony State of Play happens, so it's super fresh on your mind, and it's that's one of the big heavy hitters that would be there
for sure.
They already announced Assassin's Creed Resynced, which is their game for this year. Nintendo definitely won't be there. Xbox is
got their own
50-50. Yeah, they got their own thing. So
even though
everyone's owned by one thing anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Fresh off my mind because it happened recently. There will be an official Mandalorian and Grogu video game.
Oh, okay. Nate's going to be upset he wasn't here for this.
And that will be, Oh, sorry, Heroic Headgear. That will be the next Star Wars game
Okay.
from. I guess EA doesn't have the license anymore. Who would make a
I
good game? Naughty
don't
Dog? No,
I think
I'm
they
not even putting that out
do still, don't they?
there.
Or is it just not
was
specific?
Ubisoft? Was it Massive that
Oh,
made
right. Outlaws.
Outlaws? Yeah.
That's right.
But there is like a Star with the pod racing game coming out, but it's not on
Well,
the same scale.
And I think Star Wars Galaxy Racers or something like that. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think EA exclusively owns the license anymore, but I think that's because Disney is willing to work with anyone at this point. Because what was that other game? Oh, Jedi, right? The Jedi series is still with EA.
True, that's EA. Yep.
So I think it's pretty much just anyone now after Outlaws, but
is it a Mandalorian and Grogu video game from Respawn?
that'd be a turn. I don't know if they would do that.
Are they done? Are they done with Jedi?
No,
Survivor?
it's known to be a trilogy, right?
Okay.
And they haven't announced anything about the third one. That's why it was on my list of games that you might see show up. So, yeah.
I'm gonna put it out there. I don't have a studio in mind, but I think, like, especially after watching Mandalorian and Grogu,
right,
which I thought my review 8 out of 10, pretty good,
nice,
lots of fun, smiling the whole time. Did I have to pee halfway through the movie and I held it because it was so good? I did.
He held it, chat.
I held it. I think, but yeah, the story in there and the setup that they have now with their dynamic, like it's such a video game ass movie. Like you could 100% make a video game out of that dynamic, and I think they should, because it would sell 1 million copies, and I think it'd be really fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
I like that.
Batgirl reinforcing my prediction, saying, "Ooh, thank you, appreciate that."
I like it. Okay,
let's see.
I do think that is somewhat wild, you know.
Yeah.
Given the fact that we know, Star Wars 1313 was a bounty hunter game, first person bounty hunter game where you played a Mandalorian and it was canceled. I do wonder if they would go back to the well on that. Like, I think there's a lot of people that would love them to, but for whatever reason, it was canceled. And so I do wonder if, the well is tainted in some way. That was obviously
for like a bounty hunter video game. Maybe
that was obviously years and years ago. But still, I wonder if Disney would be willing. But I like what you're thinking with Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, and obviously Grogu
it is
as a game mechanic working with Mando would be pretty tight. So
yeah, you haven't watched the movie yet, right?
I have not. No.
Okay, there are many parts in the movie. This is not really spoilers, but many parts where it's like, all right, I have to get through this door, but I can't fit through the little gap. Let me send my buddy in.
Air shaft.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this is The Last of Us. Like I have seen this a million. This is Star Wars Outlaws.
I mean, it's classic little buddy video game. Take me back. We got Jack and Daxter. We got Ratchet and Clank. We got Banjo and Kazooie. I mean, even speaking of Star Wars Outlaws, we got Kay, Vess, and Nyx. Had to go into the well to pull that name out. The Star Wars Jedi games, we got Cal Kestis and BD1. Like the main protagonist and the little guy. Love it. Excellent game mechanic.
Lots of little guys in Mando and Grogu.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
The freaks.
The Anzelian, yes. Anzelians.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Let's, for the last three, let's pull from our heart. Like what?
Pull from our heart. Wow.
Let's get wilder. Like you already said Kingdom Hearts 4, but let's get crazier.
Oh my gosh.
What else?
You're taking this a different route. I was going to go easy and be like, let's just fill these with games, But
we could do that as well. I just as a creative exercise, what is the craziest thing that I could think of right now that we can put into a prediction? I love shadow drops. I think shadow drops are super funny.
We don't have any shadow drops. Let's get a shadow drop in here. What do we think is shadow dropping either, let's say, day of or
week after?
1 week.
2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. 1 week.
My gut would say Big Walk. I think that's a game that you have to shadow drop. You can't do the whole review cycle.
Right.
I'm also pulling up my Steam wish list right now to see what games I am looking forward to. But I'm not going to reuse Big Walk for that. I want.
How do we feel about Coven of the Chicken Foot?
Oh,
Bruce Straley's game.
Director?
Bruce Straley, of course, former Naughty Dog co-president. I believe he led the studio for a long, long time with Neil Druckmann before he left.
I like it, but I think I could wait for that one, and I think that needs a lot of time to cook.
When
that
was
makes sense.
Coven of the Chicken Foot announcement? Was that just announced at Game Awards? I think it might have been. So that would be real fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just announced at Game Awards. Okay, that's not happening. That's too soon. What has potential for a shadow drop? I mostly wrote down like big releases. Okay, here's one. This is more a talking point. Do we put Grand Theft Auto 6 anywhere on this bingo sheet?
Oh,
Is it going to be mentioned or shown at all? I personally don't think it will be shown. Will Geoff say the words GTA 6 or Grand Theft Auto?
oh, I like that.
Because he could just be talking. Again, we know Geoff loves to talk. We know they love to have
We
hype
have some
trailers.
great games coming out this year, including Grand Theft Auto 6.
Exactly. And of course, we
I like
know
that.
you're all waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 in November, right? Like, just a mention of it. Do we get even that?
I think we do. I think
Okay.
he has to acknowledge that GTA 6 is a thing happening this year, and it's pretty much a lock. With I think Xbox retweeted it recently.
Oh, did
saying,
they?
like pre-order? Yeah, I think they like tweeted out like GTA 6 November 19th or whatever. Pre-order now.
Do you want to put GTA 6 on here then? All right, let's do
GTA
it.
6 mentioned.
Should we say mentioned, not shown?
Okay.
Or do we just say
Yeah,
mentioned?
I'm gonna say not shown. Make it a little harder for us.
Locking it in.
Yeah, if somehow they get like a gameplay trailer, that'd be very surprising. Because
I mean, everyone's talked about it. I just don't think that's ever going to happen because Rockstar doesn't need to. Milner in the chat says probably a joke that September is gone bonkers from the GTA effect. That definitely would fall into this, right? If Geoff says everyone's running scared of GTA 6. So
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, that is true. September is stacked, and I'll be playing some of them for sure.
Yeah. Okay, we got two more. I think we each need to talk about a game that hasn't been announced. Something that we don't even know of yet. Because I don't think we've done that, have we? Do we have anything on here that, like, these are all known in some way, shape, or form?
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of the
I like
K-pop
that.
Demon Hunters game and Mando and Grogu game. But like, let's
Sure.
go into the well. What's a series you want to see a new entry in that we don't know about, or even something, or a developer you'd like to see a new game from? Let's go with that.
Okay. Any size developer, right?
Any size. Yep. Any size, any developer. Could be an indie thing, could be a AAA, could be a developer that we know is working on something, but hey, you want to see them making another thing.
I like that. I like this one. Let me see. My heart goes to obviously Overwatch, but I'm trying to see like what
a new Blizzard game?
A new Blizzard game? Wasn't there murmurings about Ghost coming back, or like some sort of StarCraft shooter?
Vaguely
coming
remember
back?
that. Yeah.
But they have BlizzCon for that.
They
don't
do
need
have
Summer Game
BlizzCon. They
Fest.
would probably hold that for BlizzCon. Good point.
Yeah.
Because this is a big year for BlizzCon as well. Because I don't think they did one last year, right? Am I wrong?
No. Either last year or two. No, I don't think they did one last year.
Okay, I like where your head's at though. The gears are turning. See, my mind goes, what franchises or developers do I love that we haven't seen anything from in a while? We know that FromSoft is working on the Duskbloods, but could they show off or tease Elden Ring 2? Dark Souls 4. I don't think they'll go back to Dark Souls because they kind of wrapped that up. But another new franchise. Now, they did just, like, Duskbloods is their newest franchise that they have unveiled. Obviously, they also did Night Rain, which is in the realm of Elden Ring. So I don't think they'll announce anything new.
Do we hear... No, I'm derailing.
That's okay.
Do we hear about the new Mass Effect?
Oh. I would say that could fall into this prediction. I know we know it's technically in development, but I think that's all we know about it. So if you want to lock it in, are you a Mass Effect guy?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I'm not
Uh,
either. I tried Mass Effect 1 when it came out for free on like PlayStation Plus 3 years after it came out or something. And I just played like an hour of it and bounced. So I should get into it though. I think I'd love it, but
yeah, I think being older, I would like it as
appreciate
well.
it.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through my Steam library, getting
Now,
some ideas.
Did you think of Mass Effect and then Batgirl jumped in the chat and said Mass Effect shown? Or did she say that and then you said it?
No,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know what the
I was
chain of
looking at the
events was
cover
here.
art.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the cover art. Mass Effect show.
I think she meant.
Could also
Oh,
be
I thought she
interesting.
meant shown, and she just missed the N at the end of the word.
Mass Effect show would be interesting. Did they announce that before though? Or
Batgirl, you tell us in the chat. It sounds like you're the Mass Effect knower here. Have they announced a show that we're unawares of, or did you mean to type shown, like shown off? No, I said it earlier, but I think it's Amazon. Oh, okay. So there is something cooking. That could be a good fit.
Would it be at Summer Game Fest though?
I mean, Mass Effect is a pretty gamer's game. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like something like something like the Halo show. That is a broader audience. Everyone knows Halo, but Mass Effect is like gamers know Mass Effect. I don't think the broader audience knows Mass Effect.
And there is a hole in the TV show sphere for like a space epic, like we used to have Stargate and all that.
Right.
So not out of the realm of impossibility. I think we put that in Mass Effect TV show.
Okay.
Or series. Like,
right.
I mean, like, do we need to say it? That we've had The Last of Us. We've had what was the recent one?
Halo came out.
Halo.
Fallout is ongoing.
Fallout.
Zelda is in production.
Well, Spider-Man's not really. Zelda's a movie.
Yeah.
I think now's the time if you were to bring Mass Effect 2 to the there's a show in the works. We might get a cast announcement maybe.
Right. Yeah, cast. Bring out whoever's going to play the main character, Commander Shepard or something like that.
Yeah, if even. Yeah.
Fem Shep. Who knows? Yeah, I guess that's true. We don't know that they would go Shepard for sure. Which, as a complete observer to Mass Effect, I would say they'd be better off to not go with Shepard as the main character. Go with someone else, and then 2 seasons in, have them cross paths with Commander Shepard or something like that. That, to me, that would be ideal. But again, I don't know Mass Effect at all. Anyways. Okay. Do you have anything locked and loaded? Okay, let's hear it.
I know that they literally just announced the folks from Splitgate. Splitgate announced they're doing a Titanfall spiritual successor because like they're not doing it. But what if they announced Titanfall 3?
You think they would?
I think
just
EA
totally
does
eat
not,
the Splitgate's
I think EA
lunch.
does not give a fuck. And Apex is doing well. It has been doing well for a long time.
Right.
Battlefield got its year last year. So now, well, then it's like, does Titanfall come out this year, right? But I think the world is ready for Titanfall to come back. There still isn't really any game like it that gives you the feeling of I'm a foot soldier, I'm jumping around, I'm clearing grunts, and now my mech's ready. I bring my mech in. Oh shit, the enemy team has their mech as well, and you're having a mech off.
Boxing mechs.
Like there's still, maybe it's nostalgia speaking, but there's no game like that, right?
Fair enough. I mean, I play that game all the time. It's called Devo 1v1 in Overwatch, but
you're not a little guy jumping on the mech and then like being like, I'm on him.
Yeah, right.
With your friends, and they're like, okay, I'm drawing aggro. It's like, I need more time. I'm pulling the little core out. Right? Like, all right, Titanfall 3.
All right. I think lock it in.
Cool. And that is our Summer Games Fest 2025 Grow Up Level Up Edition bingo sheet. It's a little insane, I will say, but I'm into it.
Yeah,
so what do?
I like what we've done here. I have no idea how to actually
just locked it in.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your cards are ready.
I see a print or download button on the top right. Scroll up just a bit. There you go.
I'm going to download it just so we save it.
Sure.
Take to a minute generate. Oh, does it make like a whole bunch?
I mean, you have it set to print 8 pages. So,
oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I didn't actually intend for it. You could just take a screenshot of it if you want and then
you guys can't see this?
Wherever.
Okay, hold on. We can't
see
this.
Look at that.
Okay, so generated a whole bunch of bingo here.
Oh, and they're all random. Oh, cool. It
There
like
you
shuffled the
go.
locations. That's
Yeah,
funny.
there
We
you
didn't need it to do that, but that's cool.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I really like that. I'm happy with
like
our
that
bingo
too.
sheet at the end.
Yep.
Chatters in the chat: Perry, Mjolnir, Batgirl, Heroic Headgear from earlier, Kayla, Zaki G, Story Motors. Thank you for rating in. Thank you so much for helping us with this.
Sorry.
with this bingo sheet. We are going to be watching SGF live. Or we're not going to be doing a live reaction, but we will definitely watch with maybe our drop in, drop out friends and doing our bingo sheet as well. I think that it will be a lot of fun. I think we got some good wildcard items here. And we'll also share this all on socials at Grow Up Level Up. So make sure you're following us on there so you get this bingo sheet for yourself. And if you want your own bingo sheet from this Grow Up Level Up amalgamation, definitely shoot me a DM and I'll get it for you for free. Of course, I don't charge money for anything. So that being said, that brings us close to the end of our episode. If you don't know, my name has been Samson, aka Samson XP. You can follow me at Samson XP on all the socials around the globe. You can as well follow Jordan or follow Grow Up Level Up at Grow Up Level Up on all services around the globe. We're doing a little inside baseball. Jordan has disappeared, so I will now stall until he's back. And there he is.
Sorry,
Jordan.
y'all. Yes.
Where can people find you if they want to keep up with you?
I left at like the most inopportune time ever.
No, it's okay. We were, yeah.
You can find me all over the internet at Sir Dr. JM. That's at Sir DRJM, especially on Instagram and twitch.tv/Sir Dr. JM, where we've been playing through 007.
That is so fun. And like I said, follow us, Grow Up Level Up on all the socials. Thank you again to all the chatters for coming in today. We are going to be rating in, if you're watching live, to a fellow viewer. And then if you want to join us, make sure you follow us on all these socials as well. So there you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Jordan, what are your wise words to end us off today?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. First, I got to ask, did you stop the recording before we raid out? But
nope.
Maybe
we're testing it.
Okay. Second, my wise words today will be in support of Pride Month. Let's just say support your LGBTQ friends. Buy their merch. Buy their things, support them in any way you can, because it's important to raise up other communities.
Support queer art.
There you go. That works.
We're rating into my friend Kirei. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you say Samson sent you. And we'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Farewell. Farewell again.